You be like, ooh, as I'm setting this lighting up, get into this mug, daughter. Look at the lighting. Look at the light. Hold on, wait, baby. I gotta turn this light down a little bit. It's too much light. Okay. You see? Zora, is the light on? Wait. Let me fix my hair. Anyway, so I decided to start, I guess, a YouTube channel. I want to start a podcast too, but I'm going to start off with a YouTube channel. And I wanted to do like a 90-day, like, how can I say it? Because I was watching this other YouTuber guy and I was like, oh my God, that seemed dope to do for the summer. Like a 90-day, like, vlog, whatever you guys call it. So I was like, what can I capture in 90 days? Like, but I want to like make myself like, especially coming out of COVID, like I don't know what to do with my life. Like outside is opening back up. And it's like, what do you do outside? Like, what is my plans for the summer? And it's like, I don't know. Um, so I think the 90-day challenge was to make myself go outside and find something to do. So that's why I actually started this. But I've been wanting to start like a YouTube channel, a podcast for months. I mean, way before the pandemic. I was like literally like sitting there like, oh my God, so many issues that I feel like I need to talk about because I feel like people in general have like this bias type of situations to certain things, but don't understand like what really goes on behind the scenes of the situations, especially like being black and being gay. I always feel like a lot of people like brush past like, oh, you're just gay and you're black. Nah, okay, it's it like black culture, black straights, heterosexual, whatever you want to call them. Don't even see us as black. You know what I'm saying? So I always want to like indulge in that conversation with people. Um, so I guess that's the reason why I said, let's make my voice known to the girls. Is that what you doing? So, any other thing I want to talk about? But I know this 90 days will be very interesting. I have a few trips I planned on um to do, you know, because I was like, let me just get myself outside because I feel like I've been stuck in the house for so long and don't actually know what to do. Like literally, I was trying to migrate myself to go to a bar the other day, and I was like getting dressed, and I was like, nah, this ain't happening. It was so bad. I was like saying to myself, like, how can you just be like that? Like, I'm not saying I was like such a before COVID, like such a party person, but I always felt like myself very, very social because I'm always out, I'm always meeting people. But it's like ever since COVID got me like very much like I don't want to leave my house. I want to be on my couch. And I remember the other day I was talking to one of my friends at work, and I was like talking, and she was like, "What you gonna do in your day off?" I was like, "I'm just looking forward to being home on my couch." And she was like, "Oh, oh, that's your big adventure for the weekend." Yes, I'm looking forward to being home on my couch. And I looked at myself after I said it like, yeah. Bitch, is that all you want to do is be home on your couch? So I'm playing. I forced myself to book the ticket. You know what I'm saying? You know how you like force yourself to book a ticket to go somewhere to actually try to force yourself to go outside. Like you spent the money already, so then you have to take the flight. So other than that, I had my three set. So I did it like this. Like I did a trip every month from June, July, and August. Like actually flight within the U.S. So I'm still gonna get to go to any other country because you ain't get me stuck around there. I got quarantined for 14 days. Okay, um, get myself out there. But then I got like sub trips. I call sub trips like I'm from Philly, obviously. Um, and I call my like sub trips like going to DC, go to New York, go to Virginia. Like they call like sub trips. Like you can just take them any day. Like, oh, you off that weekend, you playing as you on a Thursday, you leave Friday, come back Monday. Okay, they call sub trips. Like you just a little extra for the girls. Um, Yeah, so I plan those within like how we want to flow. Like if I want to go to DC, like somebody's over there in DC, like I shouldn't have said that. But like I said, if somebody's over in DC, single, sex, and cute, get yourself out there, daughter. Um, and see what's out. I know in June I plan on definitely going to New York because I heard it was back open. I love me a New Yorker, honey. So yeah, that's like one of my definitely trips. I thought about it maybe like the 12th weekend. So I wanted this summer to be just actually something interesting though. I wanted to be a summer from 2019. I think that was like my last summer. Even though like we all know, understand COVID was 2020. So you'd be like, oh, your last summer. Obviously, everybody last summer was 2019. But that summer was the best freaking summer. I mean, you want to talk about best summer? It was the best freaking summer. I traveled. I hold. Okay. I hold. And I had fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? I lived my life. Like, I was living in my 20s. I actually turned 30 that year. So I felt like I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to actually, like, let loose. Like, I took, not say I took a sabbatical from work or anything, but I literally let sit my whole time and I just played. Like, I literally traveled the country. I went all over America. I went to Paris. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, literally, you can't catch me, baby. You can't catch me. You better figure out where I'm at. And that was really interesting. And that's what I really want to get back to doing because I feel like you can't just stay in your own city. It's so much more around this world. And I was like, every summer I always say to myself, like, find something to do. Okay. The summer is like everybody's warm everywhere. So it's like go enjoy your summer. Go see what's outside. And that's what I want to do. And I plan on bringing 2021 COVID free with a COVID vaccine in your guys' cities. So let's prepare. I'm actually shooting this video 5:31 because I want to like literally post my first video at 12 o'clock so I can see how my journey begins. So stay tuned. I want to do two a couch session. Oh, not my legs are going off. I want to do like a couch session with some gay guys, and I know I want to do it in DC. Like I feel like how the South feels to Atlanta is how us feel to DC. And I love DC. It's always been a place that I always love visiting. So I want to do like a couch session. So I was trying to like book this Airbnb I saw to do like a three gay guy and a girl type of conversation. But I wanted like three gay guys and actually two girls. I wanted to be about like I don't know. I can't say I wanted to be about, but I have these like questions set in my head that I don't want to like expose yet because I want them to be revealed during that day to get their like initial reaction to what I'm gonna ask them. I mean, you probably already know me. If they already know me, they would know what questions I would ask is always off the wall. So that's one of my sessions I want to like plan on this summer. Let's hope that I can get that done. Like I just want to start a couple projects. Like I feel like COVID really like affected me mentally and emotionally. So that's one thing I said I want to do. And then another thing, I feel like I was trying to embrace myself and coming outside and like beating the barriers of I feel how can I say it without being like with this camera in front of you, this light on, like it can be all shy, but COVID really affected me mentally, actually by catching COVID and working in healthcare. I feel like took a lot of energy out of me. Being cooped up in the house and feel like you only can go to the market and go to work and come home. Um, would drink me. And then watching like people be sick and don't know who has it, and you all sitting there masked up, gloves up, and scared till they touch something. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh my god, my touch this isn't clean. Overly wiping counters, okay? I don't know how many times I have wiped a counter or a phone. Oh my god, like you like, well, okay. So these things that I feel like I need to battle within the next 90 days. Not saying that it's not going to take more than 90 days, but I want to battle and actually expose my inner person to see who's anybody else feeling the same way. Because I know people, like, I be at work or I could be in an Uber talking to somebody and I'm very much like, how do you feel on that? Because I be wanting to know other people's thoughts. Because I'm like, obviously we all think alike. Come on, we're all humans. We all think alike. So I'm sure I'm not the only one going through the same thing. And I'll expose that on another couch session with the prince. I love it. No, that's actually a segment. I don't give a fuck. This starts right here, couch session with the prince. I love that. I really freaking love that. I just literally like couch session with the prince. Ooh, that's like, ooh. Couch session with the prince. Obviously, I'm the prince, I am. But a couch session with the prince sounds very lovely. That's what am I like? Sit in the corner and expose myself type of thing. But I don't know what this video was going to be about, but it was just like an intro to post to start off my channel. So stay tuned.